ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good evening. Did you see the topic for today on the screen below? What is this topic written there on the screen? The language conundrum. Right, you did not notice it. Fine. Marking the completion of 3 years of implementation of National Education Policy 2020, our Honorable Prime Minister made some significant remarks at that Akhila Bharata Shiksha Samagam meeting. So judging a student basing on his language skill, basing on his English speaking ability is doing injustice to the student. The student may be having other talents, okay, other capabilities, but today in India we judge the capability of a student, talent of a student, whether he can speak good English or not. So, but this is definitely doing injustice to the student. You know, the problem is there are so many countries in the world which are doing wonderfully well with their own native languages. For example, Japan. Nothing is taught in English there. Okay, everything is taught only in Japanese language. If there is something, great book, great idea that has emerged, it is available in English. In one go, they translate it to Japanese and they make it available to the entire country. Instead of forcing everybody in the country, learn English and then actually try to read what is there in English book. Okay, something new has come. So immediately it will get translated into their local language and everybody will get to read it in their own mother tongue. Of course, the situation in India is you have to do it into multiple languages, right? You have to do it into 22 languages. In China, if you just do it in one language, Mandarin, it will go to the entire country. France, French language, you do it, entire country it will go. Germany, German, you do it, everywhere it will go. But in India, the problem is a little more complex. You have to do it into 22 languages. But that also can be done because every language is spoken by few crores of people, right? Nowhere else in the world it's like that. The linguistic diversity of this country is so rich that even if all the entire rest of the world is put together, India is more diverse linguistically. Of course, India is diverse in every way. It is such a cultural mosaic, it's such a, linguistic mosaic, so many languages. So our Honorable Prime Minister said that hereafter, national education policy, new education policy, envisages teaching in mother tongues. మనందరం ఇంగ్లీష్ నేర్చుకొని మన భావ ప్రకటన సామర్థ్యాన్ని ఆ భాషలోనే చేస్తేనే నిజం. ఓన్లీ వెన్ యూ ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ సంథింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ యాక్చువల్లీ యూ హ్యావ్ ది ఎబిలిటీ టు ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ యువర్ జీనియస్ ఆర్ ఐడియాస్. If you express in your mother tongue, it's not recognized. Definitely it is injustice. But the problem is, in India, as we have so many languages, what is the link language? What is the link language to connect the entire country? Hindi? No, that's where we have not decided, right? స్వాతంత్రం వచ్చి 70 సంవత్సరాలు అయింది. భారతదేశంలో ఇన్ని భాషలు ఉన్నాయి. మన దేశంలో మనం ఒకళ్ళనొకళ్ళు ఒక రాష్ట్రం ఇంకో రాష్ట్రంతో అనుసంధానం చేసుకోవాలంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద లింక్ లాంగ్వేజ్? బికాస్ హిందీ ఈజ్ స్పోకెన్ బై మెజారిటీ ఆఫ్ ద పాపులేషన్, దే కుడ్ హ్యావ్ మేడ్ ఇట్ లింక్ లాంగ్వేజ్. అండ్ నౌ వీ డోంట్ నో, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ తెలుగు పీపుల్ ఇన్ ద సౌత్ వీ డోంట్ నో హిందీ, మేబీ లిటిల్ హిందీ వీ నో, బట్ వీ డోంట్ రియలీ నో ద గుడ్ హిందీ. వీ కాంట్ కమ్యూనికేట్ హిందీ వెల్. వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ద లింక్ లాంగ్వేజ్. Most of the people in coastal Andhra Pradesh you go, they don't know much of Telangana people know better Hindi. Thoda janta hai Hindi. Andhra Pradesh ke ladite valki adi kuda teliyadu. So if they go to the North India, then they definitely they're handicapped. They can't communicate in Hindi, and the people in the north, they don't know English. If you know English also, they don't know your Telugu also. So we have not decided upon the link language to connect this country, and because the government tried to put Hindi as the link language, the national language, and some southern states opposed in 60s and 70s for political reasons. And so we couldn't make it the link language for this country. So by default, now English has become a kind of link language. Not officially as yet, because all judgments happen in English. All courts only they do in English. Now recently, some trend has come that judgments are being delivered in local languages also. If you become a lawyer, first you have to learn English language. Though you have good argumentative skills, but you need to put it in English only. Then only it is recognized, otherwise it's not recognized. It definitely putting the people to a disadvantage. This forcing this language upon such a vast mass of population, asking them actually all the talents that you have, the mother tongue. You can beautifully express in your mother tongue, but that is not recognized. You just learn this language and same thing you express in this language. Then only you are recognized. Means so much of time and energy, resources. Somehow, okay. But apart from this, the world also needed a link language post the advent of this internet. ప్రపంచానికి కూడా మొట్టమొదటిసారిగా ఒక అనుసంధాన భాష అవసరమైంది. ఇంటర్నెట్ రాకముందు ఎలా ఉండేదంటే ఏ దేశంలో బిజినెస్ ఆ దేశంలో జరిగేది. ఇంత ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ ఇంపోర్ట్ చాలా తక్కువ ఉంది ప్రపంచంలో. బట్ టుడే యాక్చువల్లీ ది బిజినెస్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ ఈజ్ ఇంటిగ్రేటింగ్ ద హోల్ వరల్డ్ ఇంటూ వన్ ఫ్యామిలీ, నాట్ కల్చర్ ఆర్ ఎనీ అదర్ థింగ్. The thing that is integrating the world into one family is today's technology and business. And you can't do without a link language to connect the population of the entire world. English by default, again, not that somebody actually, America said that make it link language, lingua franca of the world, or Britain said that make it lingua franca of the world. Nobody has said, no English speaking nation has said that English has to become the lingua franca. By default, it has become the lingua franca, connecting language of the world, link language of the world, because it needed, it is spoken in nearly 35 countries, I think, if my guess is correct. 35 దేశాలు ఆ భాషను మాట్లాడతాయి కాబట్టి ఇంగ్లీష్ భాష అనుసంధాన భాషగా తయారైంది ప్రపంచంలో. మన భారతదేశంలో మనకి అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏమైందంటే బ్రిటిష్ వాళ్ళు పరిపాలించి వాళ్ళ భాషను ఇక్కడ వదిలిపెట్టిపోయారు కాబట్టి మనకు కష్టం మిగిలింది. యూ జస్ట్ సీ హౌ మెనీ ఇండియన్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఫర్ అండర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ అమెరికా. And suppose people who are migrating from other parts of the country where English is not spoken, Korean has migrated to America, let us say, or somebody from the Middle East, somebody from Europe. And for them, it's a great struggle in America. They have to learn practically from ABCD. For Indian children, there is no such problem. You can just get admission in any universities and you can understand the classes. For them, actually, English is Greek because they have not known it the way we have known it. So there are advantages and disadvantages. But the thing is, so government's policy is actually they want to encourage Indian languages. As Honorable Prime Minister said that, We want to give due credit and recognition to the Indian languages. Hereafter, from social science to engineering, everything will be taught in mother tongues. It is available for you. Whether you take it or not, whether you don't take it, that is a different thing. But government will make it available. Okay, if you really want to learn something in your mother tongue, yes, the option is there. Okay, opportunity is there. So you will go for it or not. The problem is that India is a huge country with 1.4 billion population. If you learn English now, it has become the link language of the world. Your employment opportunities are definitely better than somebody who knows only his mother tongue. That's the reason you are learning, right? So one thing I want to tell you, you already have enough English, good enough English, but you are here to fine-tune your language skill. మీ దగ్గర సరిపోయేంత ఇంగ్లీష్ ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు ఏ ఇంగ్లీష్ దేశానికి వెళ్ళినా మీరు సర్వైవ్ అయిపోతారు ఇప్పుడున్న ఇంగ్లీష్తోనే, ఇంకేం నేర్చుకోకపోయినా. But still you are here to, improve your language skill further. It will happen, okay? Don't worry, in just 6 to 7 months, whatever the instruction that our teachers give in your classrooms, take them seriously and put them into practice. It will happen, okay? Thank you. Nice evening.